Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to From the Depths with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to the Ashes of the Empire campaign. Now, in today's episode, we are going to continue to attack the Dustwind Gypsies and go as far south as possible. In addition to this, I think it's about time we start working on a new vehicle, which is going to be cheaper than the Khan. It's going to be a bit squishier, but hopefully a bit more aggressive. A little bit faster with a faster firing weapon without sacrificing too much armor. Either way, it's going to be more of a light tank, whereas the Khan is more of a medium tank, mostly focusing on armor. However, I have done a little bit of work off camera, although certainly not much. That little tiny increase in material actually is a fair bit of difference. What I've done is I've changed how the barrel works because I've added a brand new mantlet, and I've also changed the insides a little bit, so the armor is now more effective, there is more armor, and the tanks can actually attack aircraft in addition to ground units, meaning that the Khan are now officially jack-of-all-trades, general-purpose tanks. They will be able to fight absolutely everything. Now, I'm not saying they will be able to fight everything well, but they will definitely be able to fight everything. So, just for a second, we're going to go over to here, and we're going to spawn in one more tank just to defend our main base. So you can all get pulled out, you can get repaired, and so can, of course, the Khan itself. And let's start moving south into the enemy's territory once more. Today, hopefully, we can destroy the Dustwind Gypsies. Okay, the first battle of the day versus a King Cobra. I think we all know how this is going to go after the previous episode, so let's just get straight into the fight. And maximum size for the battles, thank you very much. And let's get straight into it. Oh dear, there's a good chance, pause for a second, there's a good chance that fight just bugged out. Because we didn't allow the land to spawn in first. Have they spawned in their little bikes in the water? Yes, they have. So, annoyingly, what I'm going to have to do is spam F11, and that should fix that. Are they now back up on the land? Yes, they are. Okay. So, for those who don't know, F11 is essentially the pause key. If you keep on pausing, you can fix a lot of problems like that. Well, that was a pretty fast fight regardless. Those bikes really are just free resource for us. What I think I may do is spawn in one of the transports just to go with us right now, because at the moment, we have so much resource just on the floor, constantly. Or I could start building another tank. Allow this little tank platoon to build its own tanks. I mean, we do have repair tentacles. We are a self-sustaining plague against the enemy. Oh no. Are some of them still under the ground? Yep, they are. Come on. I'm mashing F11. If it doesn't work, I will have to reload the save. Yeah, that's really annoying. Okay, I'm going to have to reload the save and redo this fight. Here we go again, apparently against a different opponent. We are against a desert boa. Have we... Wow, cost 22,000 materials. Well then, this is going to be a more interesting fight indeed. So all of you spawning pretty close. Now, for those who are wondering how not to cause that bug, what you do is you spawn in first before the fight starts, and then that way you can despawn all of the water tiles, or at least allow the land tiles to spawn in properly. Then, you begin the battle. Let's just pause to make sure it's actually working this time, and yes, it is. So this is the enemy, really? That's a truck. That is definitely a truck. That is really cool. Well, that makes our transport vehicle look absolutely freaking terrible. Wow, and also what a cool way to do the ladders. That is actually a genius way of doing the ladders. Those are the missile gantries. Speech not really on point today, apparently, but that's not the important thing when you have death and destruction. And go anyway. There goes one on the bike straight away. An explosion on the back of the main vehicle, and a massive explosion, and there are the missiles at last, finishing it off. Yep, 2 damaged, and being sustained by repairs from the front section, which means those are actually 2 separate vehicles. Oh, yes, they are. So there's the actual front section. And goodbye. Behold the power of Khan. Battle finished. Fantastic. And they all hate us, as would be expected.
Yes.
How much resource am I leaving behind? Quite a bit, but actually a bit less than last time. Pull all for a second. Okay, what I'm going to do is duplicate this one, and then you can start repairing. You. So now I'm making a brand new tank. Although we'll probably be out of resource before it's finished, we'll have to make sure to put that tank as far back as possible. Another battle, and we have 3 sets of things apparently. So let's put that to maximum, as always. Let's put our poor injured fellow, of course, at the very, very back, as far as I can go, facing the other way, in fact. So it'll start to go away from the combat, and let's see. What are you? Ooh, we have found a resource zone by the looks of things, and it's being guarded by that, and I cannot pronounce that, but what is this? Material collection. It's a material gatherer, so that is just a base. Okay, we found an enemy base, let's defeat it, and set up shop there. We will make our own customized resource gatherer. So, everyone, get ready, and kill them! Not everyone spawned in, because I did not adjust the slider correctly. There we go.
Yes.
Oh no, please don't say the enemy just spawned underground. I didn't do the thing I was meant to do. Let's have a look what they are first. Let's go underground. Any bikes? Nope, everyone is above the ground. Fantastic. Ah, are those for me? Thanks. Oh wow, look at that! Oh, I've got to do that. I've got to do something similar to this. We are not going to build a stationary resource harvester. We are going to build a vehicle, I think. Well, I might do a stationary. We'll see. We'll see how we feel after the fight. But look at that. Guys who are working on the Deepwater Guard and the Deepwind Gypsies designs, seriously, round of applause. They look amazing. Are we really going for the large one first? Well, that is how I've set them up, so that's not really too much of a surprise. Oh, massive internal explosion. My speech once again failing me. I did! We've already killed it! Oh, I love those shells. I love those shells so much. Okay, back to the fight. Uh-oh, big explosion for us. What just hit us? One of our tanks just took a massive, massive hit. Now, sadly, when we're in pause mode, I can't just zoom in. Seems like something detonated nearby, but didn't really do too much damage. Thank you, heavy armor. I am actually tempted to make a tank with the heavy armor variant, the really, really expensive stuff. Also, we definitely need a capturing vehicle, especially if we're using the Khan tanks. Okay, now that looked painful. Oh, it's one of the bikes exploding on us. I didn't even look at the fact they have a turret. Okay, the little guys keep on suiciding against us, but it's not really doing too much. There's their turret being shelled, our shots going literally through it and causing a massive internal detonation. Oh, that's our damaged one! Keep running, little guy, I believe in you. Although you should be repairing yourself. You definitely are, because now you have half a sodding turret. Someone please kill this guy, he's hurting our little weak guy, thank you. Ah! You! Stop firing! You're going to hurt our own guys. Hitting those little buggers is really difficult. Just one good hit will finish it off! Come on! You shot things from half the map away. Boom! I love how their frag shells explode when you kill them. It's very satisfying. They die with a very satisfying pop. They are the pimples of the Dustwind Gypsies. Okay, everyone stop. Where am I currently? Okay, here's a problem. I don't actually have a door to get out, so I'm going to have to break my way out of this. I am birthed into this world. I am going to go over to that tower. Whilst I'm slowly walking on my way, and whilst I'm actually remembering, some people were asking me if I could increase the design difficulty of the enemies, and apparently you can't. You can increase the enemy growth factor, but you can't increase the enemy design difficulty because apparently, and this is what some people have told me, I'll need to go into the vehicle designer to confirm this, but all of the enemies are classed as the same difficulty in this mode, purely because, mostly, this is still a very new mode to the game, it's why things sometimes spawn under the land, it's a very much in development game type, so a lot of things like that are a little bit buggy. And yes, I need a capturing vehicle. Like, really badly. Because who doesn't love a little bit of rain? And I've just seen they do actually have at least one secondary turret. Oh, hello! Hello, that's not a turret, that is an NPC. Okay, so they have fighters in there. That's actually going to make this incredibly difficult. Aha, I'm dancing! Maybe I should activate one of my cannons just to fire at them. Bombardment! Go! Oh. Waiting for the shot to hit. Come on, fire at it. You're definitely in range. Not going to be hit by those, because they actually hit for a ton. Why are you not Oh. I literally turned on the only one without a gun. Really? Explain why it took so long. Nope, 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 nope. Not quite. Good try. Not quite. Nope, still. No. What are you firing so high for? There we go. Hit the sodding NPC. You're wasting resource by not hitting it. It's fine, fine, fine. Oh lord, the missiles. They've probably reloaded by now. I've just realised. Where are they? I really don't want to be hit by them. No? Okay, good. Ha! Ha! Take that! Oh, there's a second one. There's a second one. No, don't want to do too much damage to the building, because that means we get less resource when we scrap it. And that is really loud. Ah, there's another one! Stop! Oh! Bugger, I'm on like half health and I can't see a thing. Oh, he's coming down to us. He is coming down to us. And I can't see where he is. Hello! Let me heal. Where are you? Ah, no! Oh, he was underground! That's not fair! Well then. I'm not walking all the way over there again, and because these tanks are just not usable yet in terms of player controls, I'm making myself a new transport vehicle. I'm sure now they're terrified now that we have a player-controlled lorry with no weaponry. Okay, try to. We have the lorry park just there, and this is the last enemy, or at least I believe it is the last enemy. So, I've just gave myself my grenade launcher back. And I think that killed him. Yay for me having loads of bonus points into our character's damage. So, if we haven't captured it yet, there must be an AI somewhere. Is that an AI, or is it just a general purpose section? Just a general purpose. Well, I'm going in. I'll probably get killed on the way in, but let's find ourselves the main AI. Really? It's just underneath the section we looked at. Well, I went all the way to the top for absolutely nothing. Where are you? There we are. The clown cannon is ours. How much resource? Oh, that's still worth 19,000 resource. Well, I'm afraid you are going to be scrapped after... Actually, no, I don't even want your design. Just scrap. All I want is the resource. Pull all. The transport can stay separate for now, because he will have to start transporting resource all the way from here to over there. All of you can repair up and get nice and close. You stay here for a second. Let's make one more tank, because we can. Repair. We now have 6 tanks in our little platoon. Wonderful.
On my way.
Moving out. Moving out.
Oh wow, and we actually had that 7,000 resource still left to be grabbed. Okay, so let's allow the transport to stay there, just holding the resource, and now we need to find ourselves the enemy boss still. Over here, I am making more Khan. Oh, we are under attack already. Where? Oh, that's bad. That is really bad. Stop, 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 stop. This is why I started making tanks over here. Oh, you are not fully repaired yet. Well, transport, get nice and close so you can start repairing, and tank, go and defend us. Where did you guys come from? Oh, it's a scrap works. Well, if that ends up fighting that on its own, we simply lose it. It has no weaponry, and I can't be bothered to try and make some last-minute efforts. So, can we at least get close enough to start the fight? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, I can. Fantastic. So, you both over there. Although apparently you are with the Landry. Oh yeah, because that Landry. Well, time to be a little bit annoyed at the campaign. As soon as I started that next battle, I instantly noticed something. All of the bikes had spawned underneath the ground. This meant that I simply had to reload the save, so I thought to myself, there's no need to record this, I can simply reload the save before the battle, and then restart the battle. Boy, was I wrong. It turns out I did not save until way before this battle had happened. So I went back into the battle expecting to do the same things, and we didn't capture the tower because we instantly obliterated it, meaning I have just lost a lot of resource because of this. So I'm a little bit annoyed at the moment, but at least we do know that there is an enemy heading towards us, so yay for a bit of early warning to, well, help out that fight. Even though all we would have lost is something worth a very small amount of resource, and what we ended up losing is loads of resource. I'm a little bit annoyed, but I have learnt a valuable lesson. Always save the game before battles. The battle starts, and for the most part, they are ignoring the land rig, which of course is absolutely fantastic for us. However, we are not firing for some reason. The missile's fired, but why? This is bad. You! Why not? Why are you not firing? You're just a copy of my other tanks! There should be no reason why you are not firing! Now you are. Well, that was weird. I assume perhaps it. Oh, I know. Because I'd only just built that one, it hadn't had chance to load its auto-loaders yet, so it had no shells in its clip. The large enemy is now dead, so is one of the little bikes. There's just a couple of little bikes, well, one little bike left over in the distance. As soon as that's dead, we are victorious yet again. And we got a little bit of resource, although I probably lost more in damage to the land rig from the missiles. So, I was thinking, maybe I could capture the bike. The problem is, it turns out the mainframe is right next to 2 explosive barrels. This is the mainframe, this is explosive, and this is explosive. I need to hit this without hitting this. This has less health than this. It's not going to be easy. In fact, I don't even know if it's going to be possible while it's still moving. There we are, going for its wheels. Well then. The mainframe detonated. I forgot that happens. Either way, we got ourselves a bike. It's going to be a clown bike. So some good has came out of this very, very weird moment, at least. It even has a heartstone, really? So this is usable by a player. I doubt it's controllable by a player, but at least you could be on it. There's the exhaust. It's got a fairly inefficient engine, so it's going to drain oil and, well, fuel very, very quickly. And that's it. So there's our own little bike. Isn't it adorable? Is it out of fuel? It's out of fuel, okay. So right now it can't move. What's the point of that little rotor blade? Is that just to keep it up? Yes, it is. Continuous reverse, it's facing down. Yeah, that's just to make sure that it's always planted on the ground rather than flying into the air. Okay, that makes complete sense. So we have a clown bike. At least we have that. What I'm going to do now is go back over to here, since I do have some resource spare, and we're going to build a little harvester vehicle. Now, it's not going to be as big as I wanted it because we are almost out of resource over here, but at least we're going to build something. So, here we are then. Sadly, I am all out of time for today's episode, but before we go, let's have a quick look-see at the building, well, the vehicle I've just built. So, I'm not entirely happy with it yet. I will be finishing it off camera, making it look a little bit better, but I am happy with it for the most part. And the main reason is, it has proper tank controls. When you press the right button, it goes to the right, and of course, these go backwards, these go forwards, and vice versa if you press left. You can press backwards for all of the wheels to go backwards, and you can press forwards so all of the wheels go forwards. No turning wheels at all, and it can go at a rather impressive 30 meters per second. It's of course our new harvesting vehicle and our overall material storage. It should be able to hold quite a bit. At the moment it can hold 14,000, but I will be increasing that. So off camera I will be redoing the crane section because I'm not too happy with it just yet, and I will be finding somewhere to put our refinery. In addition to this, I will be adding some flags to make it more corn-like, and I will be painting it. And one last thing I will change is this top section here. Originally I was going to add a weapon, but then after looking at it I just don't like how it looks, so I may just have a couple of cannons facing off the side, or convert this top section and simply remove this, as I'm not overly keen on it. And finally, I have named it, that's the wrong thing, I have named it, if it loads, the Cathalon. Now, the Cathalon is a demonic world of corn. Corn, of course, being the blood god, which we're kind of going for that theme with our build. So it makes sense, since this will be a base of operations, to simply call it after one of his demon worlds, a base of operations in its own right. I will also be adding a vehicle spawner and some repair tentacles, so we can use this to make tanks on the go. This is the ultimate resource carrier, so thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that From the Depths is a series you wish to see continued in the future. In the next episode, we shall continue against the Deepwater Gypsies, the Dustwind Gypsies, whatever they're called, the enemy, and we will destroy them. Either way, they are the DWG, and we need to kill them anyhow. So, thank you for watching. I'm very tired. I'm going to go get some sleep. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.